Hey y'all, Mecca here. Welcome to your weekly tarot guidance for the week of March the 13th, 2022. I hope you guys had a restful, relaxing weekend. I'm here to give you some encouragement and some messages from spirit for the week ahead, okay? Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. If they do not, take what you need and the rest because they are general, okay? If you would like a reading that is more catered to you, make sure you hit the link in my description box. I'm actually having a 15% off sale on all of my readings right now. So if that is something that you're interested in, please make sure that you go do that. The sale is going on until March the 20th. All right. We're going to get into these readings. Y'all, I have tried to do this reading like 3 times. So every time I tried to do this reading, there was an interruption. So let's hope that the 3 times is the charm, okay? I already have the cards pulled pretty much, except for one card, because what had happened was, right, I pulled the base cards, which is 3 oracle cards, and we were in the middle of clarifying when the phone rang this last time. So I'm going to keep the cards that I had pulled before because this reading was flowing. And then we are just going to pull one last card when we get to the third card. Okay, so the cards that came out, the base cards, are Patience, the Creator, and we have Trust. Okay, so this week may be calling for us to not only have trust in ourselves, but have trust in the divine and have some patience in a process that we may be going through right now. There may be a need for you to remind yourself that we co-create with spirit. That is one message of this creator card. Like, yeah, we here with spirit, right? We here with spirit because we got free will. But at the same time, there are times in our lives where we got to take the back seat, okay? Where we need to let the divine take the wheel and sat down, okay? And so this week may be one of those weeks where we have to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that because divine timing is the thing. And sometimes when we're ready to move forward or we're ready to move ahead, Spirit's like, pump your brakes. Like, calm down. Calm down. Okay, so the cards that we have had or have had been pulled. I cannot talk today, Lord Jesus. Ain't that the situation every week, though? I feel like I say that every week. The cards that we have for Patience is the Four of Cups, and we have the Eight of Swords, okay? So, there could be something that we are needing to move on from, and just like with a lot of things where we build attachments to certain things, we, get used to being a certain type of way. This may be one of those things where you may not be ready to let it go, but you know that you need to let it go, right? And because of this, because you feel like you don't want to let it go or you might not be ready, you might not be seeing the opportunity that you are being handed by this thing being needed to let go, right? When we let go of things, and y'all know this, I say this all the time, when we let go of things that are no longer for us, that are taking up space, that are creating all types of energetic mucus, okay? We do not leave room for the things that we are asking for. So if you are asking for something or have been asking for something and you're like, Dad, like I keep asking for it, I'm doing the things, but I'm not getting no results, I'm not getting nowhere. It could be because you need to let go, okay? So this week that might be brought to the forefront and try to find the silver lining in it. Try to find the method in the madness and understand that you letting go of whatever this is going to create the opportunities and the results that you want. Okay? So next up we have the Creator, and that is clarified by the Eight of Wands. And that's the reason I said what I said a few minutes ago, because I feel like a lot of us are waiting for Spirit to move. It's Spirit's like, where you want me to move to, where you want me to put all this stuff. It's kind of like the equivalent of, say, like, you're packing a storage unit and the storage unit is filled to the top, and you have a homeboy to come by ready to drop something off, and you're like, yeah, just put it in the storage unit, and he like, where? Where am I going to put this in your storage unit? So this could be spirit asking you, like, hey, yeah, you're asking for this stuff, you're praying, you're constantly falling in what's the word? I'm gonna say prayer. You're constantly praying. I'll say it like that. You're constantly praying and you're asking for these things, but where are these things going to go? So we may be coming up on realizations this week, and us finally cutting the ties, us finally severing whatever this is out of our lives could bring some unexpected changes. And I don't feel like they're going to be bad changes, but I feel like they're going to get things moving in the right direction. But that is because it's very important for us to move with spirit. It is very important for us to not try to do everything on our own, to not feel like we know everything and that we got this. And that could be very well true. You may got it. But spirit got it too. So let spirit do what spirit do. Okay? Let spirit do its stuff sizzle this week. Alright? So spirit, we are going to clarify this last card. Why is trust here, spirit? What do we need to be trusting? What is trust here for, spirit? This is why I like clarifying on cameras. It's a beautiful thing, okay? So, the card that came out for trust is the Magician, okay? The Magician is one of my favorite cards because the Magician is a reminder that there is no need to look outside of yourself for validation about anything, right? The Magician reminds me that we have all that we need. We got the sword, we got the pentacle, we got the coin, and we have the wand, right? We have all of the things that we need. And the thing about the Magician card, as we know, is as above, so below, right? So the quicker, and this isn't to rush you, but the quicker you release things and let them go and fly off into the ether wherever they need to go to, the quicker you're going to get results here. But you have to trust that. You have to trust that spirit will never put you in situations to where there's not room for elevation. Is that the word of the week? Spirit will never put you in situations where there is not a means for elevation, okay? So, you have to trust that this week. And the bottom of the deck, we have balance. We have temperance, okay? So, this week, work on balancing your relationship with the divine, with the creator, and co-create this experience. Learn to listen, learn to be patient, and learn to trust in your own juju. Learn how to trust in the creator, in the divine, in spirit, and leave this thing behind, because you might be missing out on a hell of a magical experience by staying put and staying comfortable and staying where it is that you want to, or you feel like you need to be, in order to get this thing that you want, right? There is no elevation and comfortability at all, ever. You're going to have to get uncomfortable. You're going to have to get into a space where people might think you're crazy. People may call it blind faith, right? But if you are in community and if you are in alignment with spirit and you're doing what spirit is asking of you and you are making room and letting things go, there is nowhere to go but up. You can't do anything but elevate, right? Even when it feels like it's a hard decision that you need to make. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace this week. Give yourself mercy this week, okay? I hope you guys have an amazing week, okay? Y'all know my slogan. Be great, get bread, stay all the way live, and with everything, be intentional. If you would like to book a reading, click the link in the description box, and I got you, because they're 15% off, all right? Y'all be easy, and I will see y'all next week. Peace.